Fancy intro music, yeah! Woo!
Hey everybody, welcome back to a second edition, because we have another one of these training series, the Starfleet Academy series running on right now in your Star Trek Fleet Command game. And I think they are a fantastic tool by the game to try to teach players some basic mechanics and help them learn a little bit while also just exploring the game and having fun with their alliance. Now, like our previous one, it is a multi-day event, and a shout out to our miners currently getting destroyed. Woohoo! It's probably going to be 3 of them, so if you hear a phone buzzing, that's what that is. So if you look here, we got 5 more SMSs you have to complete then to finish the Starfleet Academy series, and this is our second one. And I'll say the payouts I feel are pretty good. Some nice officer shards here. I have a lot of these officers, especially if you bought the premium battle pass. Probably getting them to tier 2 in the first month is pretty nice, and unlocking them in general by going through all this, training, if you will. So we'll start with number 1. We're going to do this the same way that we did last time, where I'm going to give you the answers and we'll talk about the answers and why they're the answers and how they work, etc. So we'll start with number 1. Now we'll also go through the actual answers and then what you need to do, because just in case, now I don't believe it's like that, but just in case, I'm going to order it in a way that we're answering the question and also getting it done at the same time, where we're telling you what exactly to do. So for question number 1, which of these officer combinations is best suited for attacking bases? And it gives you a few different ones, and I want to go through each one and explain why they work, why they don't work, why they're the right answer, etc. And that is Carol, Barrett, Uhura, Pike, Moreau, Chin, Riker, Picard, and Beverly, Khan, Joaquin, and Marla. So this is a pretty easy one if you're familiar with base rating, but if you're not, you probably have no idea. So if you're a lower level player or just a non-heavy raider, listen up. The answer is D, Khan, Joaquin, and Marla. The reason being is Khan gets his captain's ability is a bonus when attacking bases. And that is where you're going to find him most active in a, wow, they really just came through and just wiped out all those miners. Let's go ahead and repair those bad boys, and then we'll hop into our officer menu. So when you work on unlocking Khan, a lot of people get him in the early 20s and definitely will have him by level 28 because of Swarm Sundays. But you'll start using him as a base rating captain too. You might use other things like Yuki or, morale, but once you get to Ruthless Mastermind, when attacking a station, keep in mind synergy improves this 50% chance of drastically reducing the mitigation of all opponent ships and defense platforms for 2 rounds. And it basically dumps their mitigation, meaning you put more damage to their hulls than you normally would with another crew. And that works for everything there. So it's very, very, very useful. And then synergy obviously making that more valuable as you go through and you look at like Marla with the Let Me Help You, increases attack, defense, and health of the captain. Just we're stat stacking. And then we come and find Joaquin right here, and negative 10% based on level, obviously, to all opponent ships and defense platform damage. So giving a flat damage reduction, and that levels up. But the synergy that they give being the real important part there, and the value that you're going to find in that group. So that's why that's going to be your first answer. And to do that, you need to go destroy 45 swarm hostiles, which it is Swarm Sunday. So, well, I'm sorry, it's Saturday. So it's one of those you might want to save this one for Swarm Sunday, because we're getting this on the Saturday, and maybe do it then, that way you can finish 2 and 1 instead of doing heavy swarms on 2 different days. But let's move on to question number 2. Where can you earn both faction reputation and ship blueprints? I love this question because I feel like there's still a lot of players who haven't put a lot of thought or focus in on the away team store, and that's your answer. Where can you get reputation and blueprints? You can get it from C, the away team store, which means we need to go complete 2 away missions. And you see I've already done that because I do away missions every day. But the reason that the away team store gets a lot of love from me is if we go down here to our store button, and then we come down to away teams here at the bottom, you will see reputation and ship parts. Based on the ship parts are going to come out based on the rep that you're at and etc. In terms of levels and everything like that. But the rep, you can just go through and get what you need. Now I'm currently saving my parts for when I'm ready to go after my Valdor. So my Valdor will be in here just like my Vortivore is right now when I achieve the rep. And then I can turn those chests in and get some extra blueprints there. Then obviously you saw that I can get rep there. So very big positive, very big nice. Let's move on to number 3 in our question series for the Starfleet Academy. In which of these systems can you earn the highest Federation reputation points per kill? Now this is going to confuse a lot of people who haven't heard it a lot, but we repeat ad nauseum how important this system is. Tiger Core, number 1, which means go destroy Klingon hostiles. And the reason Tiger Core is so unique, we've kind of talked about it before, but it's special. It's really the only one set up how it is. All the people are always asking, is there another system like Tiger Core and Romulan Space or Federation Space? And no, it simply is a great system for grinding. The rewards are great, and then it also gives great rep for Federation in return. So you see a lot of people end up going Fed ROM alignment for dual because they can go grind in Tiger Core. So there's your answer. And yeah, we love Tiger Core. We love Tiger Core. And the fact that they put it in as a question leads me to believe that it never changes. They never take it away. We always have it. And for that, we say thank you. And we say thank you by liking this video with the thumbs up button right there, hitting subscribe if you have not already, and ringing that little bell to get notified of every time we go live and every time this video is going to be playing. Number 4, we got another one. This is with a new officer. Which of these officers as captain best improves your chances of defeating stronger mission hostiles? And the answer is B, Tasha Yar. She's a newer officer, came out at the end of last year with the TNG crew. And while I don't necessarily know if I super agree with the premise here that she's amazing just for fighting gold bosses, she is designed for fighting gold bosses or the yellow hostiles. So she does work well, and she definitely does better than Stein or TOS Chekhov there. So that means that we have to come through number B and go destroy 30 Romulan hostiles, which if you're doing dailies or whatever, keep in mind, if you are aligned, and I had to talk to somebody about this on Discord yesterday, remember, there are the Klingons you have to grind for this and the Romulans you have to grind you can do without hurting your rep. To remind you, there are Klingons in these systems that do not cost you rep if you go destroy them. So if I go to Morvani, we're going to find in here a Klingon skirmisher. I get this as a Klingon kill, but it does not affect rep. So if I am Klingon aligned, I can go kill these hostiles here and not take a negative rep. That's a pretty big deal because obviously we're talking about getting 30 of them. Well, you don't want to set yourself back 100,000, 200,000 rep or anything like that. And then conversely over here, you have Romulan systems inside Fed space, or inside Klingon space. They're Klingon systems, but because of the Duality war, there's Romulan ships here. And you can go in there and then take advantage of that by attacking the Romulans without taking any rep loss. So that was number 4, hitting the Romulans. Now it's coming down to number 5, which you can see I've already completed. Which ship is used to jump and summon other ships? This ship can be used to teleport other ships to a specific location instantly. The answer is obvious for those who don't know, though. It is the USS Discovery, or D, which means you have to go destroy 3 Eclipse Armadas. Now, I've been doing that today. You can see I've got my 3 Eclipse done. You got 100 points each, and my Stella is just chilling right now in space, almost dead, but having had completed a level 37 Armada right before this, you see I've got 2287. Now we're going to pop this, send it home dead, and then we'll start repairing all these ships that keep getting blown up because we're in a constant server war. So just to recap real quick, the answers to here, and if you want the answers, I also encourage you to join the Discord because we posted these in the Discord before we even made this video. Number 1, you want to go with Khan Joaquin Marla. That's answer number D, and that's going to be destroying your swarms. Might want to save that one for tomorrow because it is a 2-day event. Next one we've got is where do you earn reputation and blueprints? That is the away team store. So the answer is C, which means you got to complete 2 away teams. Should be doing those every day anyway. Number 3, which of these systems can you earn the highest Federation reputation? Tiger Core. A, so destroy 30 Klingon hostiles. Remember, try to use those systems that don't remove rep if you're trying to be Klingon aligned. Move on to number 4. What officer is best for fighting the gold hostile bosses? That will be B, Tasha Yar, which is destroying 30 Romulans. Once again, use those systems that do not take away rep from you if you are rep aligned with the Romulans. I am, so I definitely don't want to be losing any rep at all. And then finally, last but not least, what ship is used to jump summon other ships? This ship can be used to teleport other ships to a specific location instantly. The Discovery, which Discovery Season 4, so good. Oh my gosh, so good. Season 1, blah. But if you watch Season 1 and didn't like it, really check out Seasons 3 and 4. Really, really, really good sci-fi, really good Star Trek. So, destroy 3 Eclipse Armadas, and that will finish you out for the second version of the Starfleet Academy SMS. And if you total everything that you're getting paid out here, actually getting a pretty nice amount. Look at that, 6,000. Come back through here, 4,800. Come back through here, 4,800. So you got 5 4,800s, which is going to roughly be what? I don't know, numbers. Yeah, gosh, that's so bad. Well, let's see, 20,000 ish. No, that's wrong. 23,600, something like that, and then do another 6,000 on top of that. So 30,000 ish, something like that. 30,000 ish Oh god, I have kids and now my brain no longer works. Anyway, they suck the life out of you, the little demons. Do it. Also, disappearing act, do your cloaking. I've already done my recruit buyout, and then Arbiter Succession is another 2-day event. So lots of things to be doing, lots of hostiles to be fighting and taking on. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it helped answer your question. If you weren't sure what path to go right now in the game when it came to these events. So live long and prosper. Stay safe with the Space Cowboys. Deuces, that's me. Happy to help out. Hope you enjoyed it. Share with your friends, share with your alliance, and share with anybody who needs to know more about Star Trek Fleet Command. And if they haven't started playing the game yet, they really, really should. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye.
An even better outro than the intro. For the Empire and glory to your house.